coffee cool beside the door. Your coat ain't hanging there no more. The clouds rolled in across the field and covered everything we used to feel. That old porch swing still moves at night, back and forth beneath the porch light, like it's waiting for your hand in mine, like it never learned we said goodbye. The seasons changed, the house grew still, but one old place keeps waiting for us still. The porch swing waited through the rain, through every storm that called your name. It rocked beneath that lonely light, like you'd come walking home tonight. The summer left, the leaves turned brown, still that old swing never settled down. I learned to live without you again, but the porch swing waited through the rain. We used to sit there after dark, counting fireflies across the yard. You'd lay your head against my chest and say this porch was where you loved me best. We talked about a little home, kids someday and growing old. Now all those dreams are weathered wood, but I'd relive them if I could. The wind still knows the way you laughed, and every creaking chain still pulls me backward to the past. The porch swing waited through the rain, through every storm that called your name. It rocked beneath that lonely light, like you'd come walking home tonight. The summer left, the leaves turned brown, still that old swing never settled down. I learned to live without you again, but the porch swing waited through the rain. Maybe some things don't understand goodbye. Old houses, old roads, or a heart like mine, they just keep holding the space you filled, believing someday you might come back still. Last night I sat there all alone, listening to the thunder roll, and for 1 second in the pouring rain, I almost heard you call my name. The porch swing waited through the rain, through every year and every change. The paint wore thin, the chains turned old, but it kept the stories that we told. You found another road somehow, and maybe you're happy where you are now. But one little piece of us remains on that porch swing, waiting through the rain. One porch light, one empty swing, summer love, still moving in the rain. Carved our names beside the latch one summer night behind your dad's old patch. You drew a heart around the date and said we'll still be here when we're gray. The years rolled in, the paint wore thin, rain found every place we'd written in. I came back home and stood there late, watching our forever rust upon the gate. We thought the years would leave us the same, but time touched everything except your name. Our forever rusted on the gate, where we promised love would never change. Two young hearts carved in steel, believing every word was real. The hinges cried when the north wind came, but underneath the rust I saw your name. Some promises don't disappear, they just weather with the years. Our forever rusted on the gate. The barn is leaning toward the field, the old red tractor barely turns its wheels. Your house has someone else's lights, but I still see us there on summer nights. Meet me after 10:30, say we'd never leave this town again. Funny how we couldn't know back then how far two people sometimes been. The road moved on, we did the same, but that old iron gate still remembers our names. Our forever rusted on gate, where we promised love would never change. Two young hearts carved in steel, believing every word was real. The hinges cried when the north wind came, underneath the rust I saw your name. Some promises don't disappear, they just weather with the years. Our forever rusted on the gate. Maybe forever wasn't meant to stay untouched by rain and wind. Maybe love can still be true, even when it doesn't make it through. I ran my fingers down those lines, found that little heart beside mine, and for a moment I was 17, standing there with you beside me. Our forever rusted on the gate, but I don't wish those years away. Every scar across that weathered steel still proves how deep deeply we could feel. The farm grew old, we changed our names, but one small memory still remains. We didn't last the way we dreamed, but once forever meant everything. Our forever rusted on the gate, two carved names, one old gate, one young forever that time couldn't quite erase. Sunday morning, windows wide, coffee steaming by your side. You wore my shirt and tied your hair. Sunlight followed everywhere. We had nowhere we had to go, so we let the whole day move slow. You smiled at me across the room, and somehow April felt like June. No ocean breeze, no holiday, but every little thing felt warmer that day. You made Sunday feel like summer, turned the morning into gold. Every little laugh between us made the whole world lose its cold. No beach beneath our feet, no blue horizon anywhere, with your hand inside of mine, summer was already there. You made Sunday feel like summer, and I never wanted it to end. We took a walk around the block, forgot completely about the clock, bought some flowers from a stand. You carried half, I held your hand. Neighbors waved as we passed by. Clouds were moving through the sky. Nothing special, nothing new, but everything felt bright with you. Maybe seasons live inside the way somebody makes you feel alive. He made Sunday feel like summer, turned the morning into gold. Every little laugh between us made the whole world lose its cold. No beach beneath our feet, no blue horizon anywhere, with your hand inside of mine, summer was already there. You made Sunday feel like summer, and I never wanted it to end. If December comes too quickly, if the nights get cold and long, I'll remember that small Sunday and the way you made it warm. Maybe summer isn't weather, maybe it's a state of heart. Maybe every season changes when you're with the one you love. You made Sunday feel like summer, made the whole afternoon shine. Every ordinary moment felt like something made for life. No fireworks, no perfect plans, just your fingers in my hands. If I could keep one day forever, I'd keep that Sunday just like that. You made Sunday feel like summer, and somehow summer still feels like you. Coffee warm, windows wide, Sunday sun, you by my side. Used to meet where the willow leaned, by that old creek running cold and clean. You'd skip flat stones across the blue and laugh when mine fell short of you. We carved our initials on the bridge, swore we'd come back when we were old. But summer ended, you moved away, and that little creek was all that stayed. The water kept moving, years did the same, but every time I listened, I could still hear your name. The old creek carried your name down through the valley after summer changed, past the cottonwoods, past the county line, like it was trying to bring you back to mine. The rain came hard, the seasons changed, but that little river never forgot a thing. You disappeared down another road, but the old creek carried your name. I went back there one October night. Leaves were burning red beneath the fading light. The bridge looked smaller than before, but our initials were still by the shore. I sat where you once held my hand, listened to the water cross the sand, and every ripple sounded somehow like the way you used to call me out. The town grew older, the fields turned gray, but that water kept carrying what I couldn't throw away. The old creek carried your name down through the valley after summer changed, past the cottonwoods, past the county line, like it was trying to bring you back to mine. The rain came hard, the seasons changed, but that little river never forgot a thing. Disappeared down another road, but the old creek carried your name. Maybe water remembers every hand it ever touched, every secret told beside it, every first and final love. And if that creek reaches where you are, somewhere underneath those distant stars, maybe late at night you'll hear the same. A little current whispering my name. The old creek carried your name through every winter, every summer rain, past the farmhouse beneath the bridge, through every piece of life we lived. I learned to let the years move on, but some old memories stay like songs. You left this town a lifetime ago, still the old creek carries your name. One wooden bridge, one running stream, two carved names, and an old memory. Took the old road past the barn, where the fence leaned tired beneath the stars. Your hand was resting close to mine, and neither one of us cared about the time. The corn stood high on either side, like walls hiding us from the night. We kept walking farther than we planned, till the whole world disappeared behind. The moon climbed high, town grew still, and somewhere past the cornfield the night became ours. Midnight found us past the cornfield, where the summer air was warm. You were laughing in the moonlight, with your head against my arm. No headlights, no porch lights, just fireflies above the ground. Thought we had all night to lose, when midnight found us out. We sat beside an old fence line. You told me dreams you'd never told before, but leaving town and seeing the world, and maybe finding something more. I said, wherever you decide to go, I hope there's room for me somehow. You smiled and leaned a little closer, like you already knew the answer then. The wind moved slow through rows of green, and every little silence said what we couldn't speak. Midnight found us past the cornfield, where the summer air was warm. You were laughing in the moonlight, with your head against my arm. No headlights, no porch lights, just fireflies above the ground. We thought we had all night to lose, when midnight found us out. Years can turn those fields to houses, roads can change and fences fall, but I'll still see that August evening like it never changed at all. Two young hearts with nowhere to hurry, one old road beneath our feet. I didn't know forever then, but I knew I didn't want to leave. Midnight found us past the cornfield, underneath a silver sky. Reached over, held my fingers, and I knew I'd remember it all my life. No promises carved in stone, no one else for miles around, just two hearts learning what love meant. Midnight found us out. Tall corn, fireflies, your hand in mine, past midnight. across the floor. But your boots were still beside the door. Mud dried hard along the hill, like yesterday was standing still. Your coffee cup was by the sink. I stared at it longer than I should think. You took your coat, you took your keys, but left those old boots here with me. Maybe you forgot them, maybe you meant to come back. Either way I leave them right where you left them at. Your boots are still by the screen door, like you're coming home once more. Every evening when the porch light shines, I swear I hear your steps outside. The house moved on, but I never could pass that little place where you once stood. You took your goodbye down that road, but your boots are still by the screen door. The rain taps soft against the roof, and every drop reminded me of you. The old dog still looks down the drive, like he believes you'll arrive. I thought about putting them away, but I couldn't do it yesterday. Some things feel too much like proof that once this house belonged to two. The seasons turn, the dust gets deep, but one old pair still keeps your memory. Your boots are still by the screen door, like you're coming home once more. Every evening when the porch light shines, I swear I hear your steps outside. The house moved on, but I never could pass that little place where you once stood. You took your goodbye down that road, but your boots are still by the screen door. Maybe one day I'll move them upstairs, box them with the things I couldn't bear. But tonight I'll leave them where they are, two old shadows underneath the stars. And if you ever turn around, come back along this little country road, you won't have to knock or call. Your boots still know where they belong. Your boots are still by the screen door. Through every winter, every storm, the leather faded, the soles wore thin, but somehow they still let you of you, and until my heart can let them go, your boots will stay by the screen door. One quiet porch, one empty road, one pair of boots still waiting home. Taillights faded past the pines, dust rose slowly in the dying light. You said goodbye beside the gate, but something in that road refused to change. Tire tracks stayed through the night, like they were holding on too tight. Morning came, but I still knew that gravel road remembered you. The wind moved on, the sky turned blue, but every mile still led to you. The gravel road forgot goodbye, kept your memory underneath the sky. Every turn still knows your name, every stone still sounds the same. You drove away, but somehow I still see your shadow every night. Maybe some roads never learn to let go. The gravel road forgot goodbye. I passed that bend on my way home, where you once said we'd never be alone. The fence is leaning, paint is gone, but your old promise keeps hanging on. The rain washed away the tracks you made, but not the feeling that remained. Every sunset paints that road like you're still coming back home. The seasons changed, the fields grew high, but that old road never said goodbye. The gravel road forgot goodbye, kept your memory underneath the sky. Every turn still knows your name, every stone still sounds the same. You drove away, but somehow I still see your shadow every night. Maybe some roads never learn to let go. The gravel road forgot goodbye. Maybe roads remember footsteps, maybe dust remembers rain, maybe places keep the echo echoes of the people who once stayed. And if someday you come back through, I wonder if that road will know you like it knew us long ago, before goodbye became the road. The gravel road forgot goodbye. Through every winter, every July, your memory stayed in every turn, like an old flame that still burns. You took your heart beyond the county line, but left a little piece behind. And even after all this time, the gravel road forgot goodbye. One old road, one fading sky, one love gone, one goodbye left behind. The sun hung low above the pines, golden dust was in the sky. You sat beside me on the fence, talking like the summer wouldn't end. Your boots were buried in the grass. We watched the evening shadows pass. Somewhere between your hand and mine, August forgot to leave on time. The wind moved slow, the field stood still, like they already knew what we never said. We left August in the hayfield, underneath that burning sky. Left our laughter in the tall grass, and our footprints side by side. The seasons changed, the years moved on, but that summer never really disappeared. We drove away when September came, but we left August in the hayfield. Your old red truck was by the barn, the radio playing something soft. You pulled me close beneath the stars, like that little field was all we had. We carved our names into the gate, promised we'd come back someday. Then morning found us far too soon, with summer fading into bloom. The leaves would turn, the nights grow cold, but one warm evening never grew old. We left August in the hayfield, underneath that burning sky. Left our laughter in the tall grass, and our footprints side by side. The seasons changed, the years moved on, but that summer never really disappeared. We drove away when September came, but we left August in the hayfield. Now every time the fields turn gold, I feel 17 years old. I hear your voice across the breeze, calling somewhere through the trees. Maybe summers never leave us. Maybe they just learn to hide in old fence posts and country roads. And one goodbye we left behind. We left August in the hayfield, where the sunset touched your face. Left a little piece of forever in that quiet country place. The barns grew old, the road moved on, but I still see us standing there. We took our hearts into September, but left August in the hayfield. Golden grass, evening sky. One last summer, you and I. Sun was falling past the field, painting everything in rust and gold. You stood beside that old grain silo, with your jacket pulled against the cold. You said goodbye without much warning, then walked slowly toward the road. But when the daylight left the farm, your shadow somehow never let me go. The sky went dark, the wind blew low, but something of you stayed by the silo. Your shadow stayed by the silo, long after your taillights disappeared. Every sunset paints you there again, like you never really left from here. The cornfield's been the seasons roll, but one old memory won't let go. You took your heart down that gravel road, but your shadow stayed by the silo. I still pass there every evening, when I lock the barn before the night. Sometimes in the fading distance, I swear I see you in that light. Your boots aren't sitting by the doorway, your voice doesn't fill this house anymore, but that silhouette against the sunset still waits where you stood before. The years move on, the wheat still grows, but one piece of you never left that road. Your shadow stayed by the silo, long after your taillights disappeared. Every sunset paints you there again, like you never really left from here. cornfields bend, the seasons roll, but one old memory won't let go. You took your heart down that gravel road, but your shadow stayed by the silo. Maybe places learn our stories, maybe land remembers love, maybe that old steel tower knows everything we never said enough. And if someday I finally leave here and another family calls this home, I wonder if they'll see you standing when the evening sun hangs low. Your shadow stayed by the silo through every winter, every fall, like the last little piece of our forever that never left this farm at all. The paint may fade, the old road close, but some goodbyes leave deeper ghosts. You drove away, but heaven knows your shadow stayed by the silo. One sunset, one gravel road, one old silo, and your shadow. Your boots were waiting by the step, but your suitcase said what you never said. You stood there quiet in the evening light, like you'd already made up your mind. The old barn door moved in the wind. You looked back once, then turned again. I wanted words, but none would come, so I watched you walk toward the setting sun. The fields went still, the whole farm grieved, and that old barn door heard you leave. The barn door heard you leave, heard the gravel underneath your feet, heard my heart break in the silence while you walked away from me. The horses moved, the cold wind breathed. I stood there begging you silently. Nobody else heard what you did to me, but the barn door heard you leave. Your coffee cup stayed by the sink, Your old blue jacket still smelled like spring. I found your note beneath the phone. 3 little words, I have to go. I walked outside when midnight came, called your name across the rain, but only that old rusty hinge answered me where you'd once been. The moon stayed high, I couldn't sleep, and that old barn door kept your goodbye with me. The barn door heard you leave, heard the gravel underneath your feet, heard my heart break in the silence while you walked away from me. The horses moved, the cold wind breathed. I stood there begging you silently. Nobody else heard what you did to me, but the barn door heard you leave. Now every time that old door swings, I swear it sounds like memory, like tires fading down the road, like the last goodbye you never spoke. Maybe wood can hold a story, maybe walls remember pain, 'cause every time the evening wind blows, I hear you leaving me again. The barn door heard you leave long before I learned to believe that some goodbyes don't need a word to become the loudest thing.